What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Start Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Don't forget to smash that like button. So earlier today, I posted a video on Fundrise and just gave you an update in my Fundrise. I kind of call it Fundrise Friday. So I just did a really quick video on Fundrise just to discuss my allocations and my strategies and how I like the balanced portfolio, and my returns are very nice. So check that out. And these cheap dividend stocks, I'm going to discuss this. So these are three that I own. And again, my goal is to get 100 shares of these stocks by the end of the year. These are high yield stocks. They're less than $20. So I'll do a stock analysis and dividend stock analysis on these guys. So let's check these out right now. And that first stock is Heritage Commerce Corporation. Symbol is HTBK. I actually bought 11 shares today. My goal is to get to 100. And they have a dividend yield of 4.10%, a PE ratio of 16.94, volume 173.53K. Its market cap was 753.38 million US dollars. Year range was 855 to 1271. Stay range was 1235 to 1271. And its previous close was 1250. So if you see these guys, first of all, at one point they were in line with the S&P. Took a little bit of a hit, pandemic hit, and they're taking a long time to try to recover against the S&P. So the financial sector was hit pretty hard. So this is a bank, and I'll go over these guys with their location, but this is a bank stock. This is cheap, less than $20, and I'll go over these guys real quick. And this is what attracted me to these guys. So this is in millions of US dollars. The revenue, 67.002, 87.728, 106, 116, 139, 152, 160. So these guys are increasing their revenue, which makes these guys an attractive dividend stock. And there's more about their dividend history. What's great, they have increased their dividend over time. 8 cents in 2015, 9 cents, 10 cents in 2017, 2018, 11 cents, 2019, 12 cents, then 13 cents. So 2020, 2021, they're hit 13 cents. It's kind of a given that they haven't increased their dividend because obviously pandemic, people financially are still having issues, even with the pandemic, dealing with the new variant and everything. It's still not over, and this bug's still around. So, a lot of companies are hesitant on increasing their dividend. And this is not financial advice for entertainment purposes only, disclaimer in the description, but you're seeing the trends. They're going up over time. They're sitting at 12.69. They have a PE ratio of 16.7, annual dividend of 52 cents. Dividend yield of 4.16%. That's a very attractive dividend stock, and that's why I own these guys, and I'm going to get to 100 shares. Let's jump to the next dividend stock. Here's another one that's a high-yield dividend stock, PennyMac Mortgage Investment Trust. It's sitting at $18.31. Previous close was $18.23. Day range was $18.01 to $18.32. Year range was $16.76 to $21.53. Market cap $1.77 billion US dollars. Volume is 1.03 million, PE ratio 13.86, and the dividend yield is 10.27. You're seeing these guys, they were in line against the S&P, and they took a beating. Look at this nosedive. I mean, that stings, and that's pandemic. And look where they're at right now. So they're not jumping up too fast. And I'll go over these guys as a company. The PennyMac Mortgage Investment Trust, symbol PMT, is a specialty finance company that invests primarily in residential mortgage loans and mortgage-related assets. As a real estate investment trust, our objective is to provide attractive, risk-adjusted returns to our shareholders over the long term, primarily through dividends and secondary through capital appreciation. Our investment focuses on mortgage-related assets that we create through our industry-leading correspondent production activities, including mortgage service rights. In correspondent production, we acquire, pool, and securitize or sell newly originated prime credit quality loans. Our interest rate sensitive investments include the MSRs, mortgage-backed securities, and related hedge instruments. Our credit sensitive investments primarily consist of credit risk transfer investments related to loans sourced through our correspondent production that we deliver to Fannie Mae. So, okay, that's great. They can talk big game. But the biggest thing is, how are they doing revenue-wise? You always need to know that about mortgage investment trust. and mortgage-backed real estate investment trust. So that's the big thing is the revenue, because you saw AG&C, they haven't increased their dividend. Revenues, NLY revenues, So that's one thing that's kind of a problem. But let's check these guys out. So here's the revenue in 2014. This is in millions US dollars, 442.33. Took a little bit of a hit in 2015, 373.473, then 421, then 469, then 526, then 786 in 2019. 2020 it hit 740. So consistency is key. Right here, 2015 to 2019, there was an increase in revenue. So based on the trends, it looks pretty promising. This is why, as I show you the dividend history, why I want to get to 100 shares of these guys. So here's the thing. Again, a real estate investment trust, 90% of what they make goes back to us as investors. So right here, 57 cents, 59 cents, 61, and it hit 47. And you can blame the pandemic card, it hit 40, and then it's back at 47. So it's a high yield dividend stock. This one, for 47 cents, and it's sitting at 1831 with a dividend yield of 10.28%. The revenue, I'm hoping, increases over time, and I hope that there's a little bit more. Again, I'm just crossing my fingers. This is not financial advice for entertainment purposes, only disclaimer in the description. I'm hoping the price per share goes up and there's a little bit more interest in this stock because, they're doing well revenue-wise. You can say 2019 and 2020, there's a drop, but the pandemic, that happens with mortgage-backed REITs. That happens with real estate investment trusts. That happens with the financial sector. So that's why I own these guys, and I'm ready to get to 100 shares. Let's jump to the final dividend stock. And Huntington Bancshares is another one. HBAN is a symbol, sitting at 1763. It has a dividend yield of 3.52%. PE ratio 19.06. Volume 10.53 million US dollars. Market cap is 25.07 billion US dollars. Its year range was 1301 to 1764. Day range was 1700 to 1764, and its previous close was 1733. So at one point it was in line with the S&P, and it's slowly trying to make a comeback, as the financial sector is. Huntington Bancshares is a pretty big company as a bank. So with my first stock, I needed to show you the location that it's at. Huntington Bancshares, this one's a little bit bigger. So I'm going to jump to their revenue and show you how they're doing. And again, this is what's nice about these guys. There is an increase in revenue. So 2,000, 3,000, 3,782. This is in millions US dollars. 4,740, 5,270, 5,655, and then 5,238. You can blame the pandemic a little bit, but that's one problem with the financial sector, as I said before. They're going to take a little bit of a hit, but they're rebounding. And guess what? Look at these trends, 2014 to 2019. You're seeing an increase in revenue. So I'm just going based on the trends. It's probably going to rebound. And what's even better is their dividend history. Look at this. During the recession, it was 1 cent. Then it hit 4 cents, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, 11, 14, 15. Probably going to hit 16 soon. So it's sitting at 1763. It has a PE ratio of 12.87, annualized dividend of 62 cents, and a dividend yield of 3.58%. Again, 15 cents in 2021. 2016, it was 17 cents. So that's a significant jump. So there's a lot of promise with these guys, and that's why I own these guys and I'm long in them. So let me know what you think of this video. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. What do you think? Huntington Bancshares, HBAN, PennyMac Mortgage Trust, PMT, or HTBK? Which one do you think are the three of the three are the best? And do you own any of them? And do you have any plans of buying them? So I'll post a video tomorrow, and I'll see you guys in the comment section. You guys take care and have a good night.